close to me, and I got what you want, but you put to me. I'll let you down. Everything. What the day come you are. Anything. I'm what you need. Give me a chance to love you now. Hurt me for you learn to trust again. Thousand eyes. I'm what you need. I'm free. I'm what you need. I'm what you need. And I hear what you want. Yes. She is so underrated. Oh my gosh, man. They don't ever talk about her. Miss Shantae Moore, absolutely. Hey, everybody. This is your girl. This is Creole Butterfly coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast. Other horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy, can't say happy by Miss with Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. Okay. You know I'm both for the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, everybody gets a smooch, okay? Now I do realize that there's a whole lot of people on right now, but whatever. I told y'all one or none, I'll be here. Okay. So that's what we doing, okay? All right, so to all my subbies that will be looking at this a little later, smooches to you. And if anybody's having a birthday today, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Yes, Tyler, my butterflies who's got a birthday today. Some mooches. What's up, Jessandra? Thank you, love. Thank you. Anywho, let's get to it. I was going to talk about an herb today, but yeah, we got some more pressing information, especially if you got a kid, a grandkid, and things of this nature. So let me get to that first, okay? Well, since I already got this up, I don't want to have to go back and find it again. Let's go here. All right. Give me one moment. This is straight out of Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. Her name is Kierra. And okay. This was just last year, y'all. Okay. This was just last year. And she begged for 3 more weeks. The system gave her a death sentence instead. The death of Kierra Campbell. Okay, Cincinnati, Ohio, July 2025. Kierra Campbell was only 27 years old, a black mother of 7, a woman fighting for her life as her heart function dropped to just 10%. Kierra did not die from her heart failure alone. She died because a system designed to protect people cut her off when she needed it most. For weeks, Kierra had been hospitalized at the Christ Hospital, depending on IV heart medications that cost roughly $1,000 a week. Doctors made it clear the medication was the only thing keeping her alive. Then everything collapsed. A missed child support hearing triggered a court sanction. That sanction resulted in her Medicaid being cut off. No insurance meant no medication. No medication meant no time. In her final public message, Kierra wrote, "They're stopping my medicine and everything. My heart is no longer doable. They set me up for the end stage of my life. 3 months or less is what they gave me. I tried. I'm still gonna fight. I'm so unhappy right now. Please just pray for me." Kierra begged for the 3 more weeks of medication, just enough time to resolve the paperwork, lift the sanction, and get home to her children. She never got the chance. Nationally, Black women, okay, are 3 times more likely to die from heart disease complications than white women. Not because of biologically, but because of bias, bureaucracy, and system neglect. Kierra's death is not a tragedy without a cause. It is the consequence of a system where paperwork mattered more than a mother's life. Her children should still have their mother. A missed court date should never be a death sentence. Kierra's GoFundMe, originally created to pay for the life-saving medication, was used to support the 7 children she was forced to leave behind. This is her, y'all. Today forever happy. Thank you. This is her. Just beautiful. Just beautiful, y'all. And just think about it. She leaves behind her 7 children, y'all. All because of some paperwork, but let me tell you something, with everything that's going on now, and I know people don't want to believe that, racism still exists. And I'm talking about some of us, okay? Some of us Black people don't want to believe that racism still exists. Y'all still believe that the orange guy is fair and he's for you and all this and all that. I don't know what it's going to take. I have no idea what it's going to take for you to wake up and smell the Maxwell, okay? What you got to wake up and smell the coffee. With everything, with them removing um uh racial stuff from being in the lawsuit now. Like, you cannot take somebody to court because they called you an igger, or you feel like you're being discriminated because your skin, because he took all of that away. So you just in it now. White men can go and say they've been discriminated against and they can get paid, but not nobody Black. Nobody. Okay. um and also that's changing because of DEI and all the other things. So these hospitals now are really not caring. Now, you may still have a doctor who really cares and took the Hippocratic oath to where he cares about the patient and their well-being and stuff. And if you got that, hold on to it. Okay. There's been a lot of Black women that has been passing away lately because of bureaucratic, paperwork and stuff like that. And, them not being covered on Medicaid no more. So they can't get what they needed. Not everybody is a Medicaid fraud. Not everybody is milking the Medicaid or whatever. We got, I think they said it's $1.3 billion that's missing from the government that they don't know where it's at. They claim they don't know where it's at. There was an audit done, and in the audit they found 1.3 million, 1.3 billion or trillion that's missing. Nobody knows where this money is. Okay. You can also take a certain amount of million or billions of dollars and give to a whole nother country, but you don't have enough to support the people over here where their money is for. We work for that. That's our tax money. That's our money. And you won't give it to us, but you'll give it to a whole nother country. Y'all make it make sense. Make me understand that. Because when I see things like this, and I told y'all once before that back in 2019, 2018, when I had a heart attack, they also gave me, when they came in the room, they gave me a whole bunch of bad news. Okay. And one of the things they told me, I was in heart failure. So I understand I understand that. See, my thing is this. When I asked the doctor, I said, so as you saying there's nothing I can do except be on medication and all of that. And he said, yep, that's basically it. And as when it begin to get progress and get worse, we'll do this and this and all this and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So when he walked out, I looked at my husband. He said, I know you, baby. I know you. I said, y'all, I was waiting for him to tell me is that, there's nothing I can do. I said, watch God. I said, watch. So when I went back, because I see a heart specialist, the way that the Lord has been doing me and giving me the information on herbs and stuff and everything. When I went to my heart doctor last year, he said, I don't need to see you till next year. That was my heart specialist. He said, I got good news and bad news. Which one you want first? I said, bad. He said, you have gallstones, and I'm setting you up with my friend so that you can have them removed. I said, oh, okay. What's the good news? He said, your heart is better than it was last year. I don't need to see you till next year. I said, oh, okay. Come on, God. See, I know that's not everybody's situation, but baby, I don't leave my life to chance with no doctors. I just don't. And I keep trying to tell you all that. And you look at me like I'm a crack, like I'm a quack, like I'm, what's wrong with her? She's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm a realist. I'm realistic. Before we had all these doctors, we had herbalists. My great grandmother was one. She was the herbalist of her whole town. They went to her for everything. I didn't know that until my cousin told me. I get it honestly. My cousin got her own herbal store. So, when I tell y'all, baby, so my heart goes out to her. I'm going to keep her kids in prayer. That is so sad that just, she said just 3 weeks. If you can give me 3 more weeks, y'all think about that. She was begging for 3 more weeks. That's so sad. That is so sad. It's sad. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about right here. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Got what you need, baby. Give me the chance to make my love. Let me see. You got to learn to trust again. 'Cause I'm what you need, baby. I'm what you need. And I got what you want. Put your trust in me. I won't let you down. Okay. Do y'all see this right here? It says parents sue Texas hospital after 4-year-old given an accidental vasectomy. How do you accidentally give a child a vasectomy? Okay, I don't think you heard me. How do you accidentally give a baby a vasectomy, a 4-year-old? A 4-year-old, y'all. Unfortunately, more of this is going to begin to happen, especially with the government trying to say that nurses, like nurse practitioners, and all of that and stuff is not a profession. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to quit. And a lot of y'all don't know, but a lot of times it's not the doctors who catch the mistakes, it's the nurses, the nurse practitioners. They catch the mistakes that the doctors make and they make it right. But they make their doctors look good. How many times have y'all heard a nurse go and say, oh no, you're allergic to this. Why did he prescribe you? Let me go ahead and talk to the doctor. They catch it. But with them trying to say that nurses is not nursing and licensed practical nurse and all that is not a profession, it's gonna be a whole lot of people quit. Plus, they're trying to move. If I'm not mistaken, they're trying to move registered nurses down now to like $15 an hour. I'm gonna tell you why. One, because most of the nurses are women. And this administration, unfortunately, from what I see, and I'm going to say allegedly, I ain't saying it's true, from what I see, don't really care for women. I don't care what color you are. If you're a woman, it's like they don't care for you. And most registered nurses and most people who have made money being a registered nurse is women. Now, on the flip side of that, there's a lot of Black women who has went to registered nurse school and became a registered nurse. There's a lot of Black people who have became doctors now. So I thought that was real sad, y'all. Pray for this kid if you want to. There is a, hold on, let me get over here. There is, if you Google it, called Texas Hospital Accidental. If you Google it, the whole story comes up. Okay, so you can look at that story for yourself. So yeah, it's crazy. It is just crazy. Um, Bless that baby's heart. Now this right here pissed me off. I don't have this in my listing. I will put it in my listing, but this right here, and I hate to show this because these people. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring it up. I don't know how many of you all have seen this. Go check a pulse. No, back up now. I'm a physician. Hey, listen, we understand. We got EMS coming, and I get it. Just give us a second. We have medics on scene. We have our own medics. Where are they? Where are they? How can I relax? You just killed my neighbor. You caught your butter in the face. You killed my neighbor. How do you show up to work every day? How the do you do this every day? You're killing my neighbors. You're stealing my neighbors. What the man? Can I go check a pulse? No, back up now. I'm a physician. Hey, listen, we understand. We got EMS coming, and I get it. Just give us a second. We have medics on scene. We have our own medics. Where are they? Where are they? Did y'all see that? Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm sitting here like trying to see what else to say. I got some more commentary, but every time I see that, y'all, it's Okay, so this is the last thing. Y'all, my heart is so heavy. I try not to look at this stuff because my heart gets so heavy. They wouldn't let the doctor do what a doctor does. Wow. Okay, check this out. Did y'all hear this? Come get me, coward. I'm waiting. Colombian President dares Scrump to come and get him. Colombian President Gustavo Petro just called out Scrump after the U.S. snatched up Venezuela's president. He's telling Scrump, come and get me. I'm waiting on you here. Crump fired back, calling Colombia very sick and run by a sick man pushing coke to America, saying Petro won't last long. Former guerrilla Petro vowed to take up arms if U.S. invades. Latin American heating up fast. Y'all think Trump actually sending forces to Colombia next? Hmm. I don't know, y'all. I ain't never seen people so dead set to get a war started in my life. In my life, I just ain't never seen it. I got one that I'm gonna share with you all tomorrow. It's about your lovely, lovely, wonderful, wonderful president, and everything. But y'all, they giving babies vasectomies. They withholding medicines that can save a life because of finances. This is weird. This is really weird. Like I always tell y'all, I hope y'all praying. I am so serious. I hope you all are, because you never know when it's gonna be you. And there's a content creator that said it doesn't matter to you till it happens to you. And it shouldn't be like it, y'all. We should all care about what's going on. You know, we just should. And I just don't understand, you know. Um, anyway, let me give y'all the update on the car situation. You all know I shared yesterday that my car was broken into. I said a prayer and everything. Let me tell you, God is so good. Let me tell you what happened. So y'all know my son's pal pal was in the car, okay, in my car because he had been driving it off and on before he got his, and both of us was feeling like we need to get that pal pal up out of the car, right? So anyway, they took it when they. I didn't know it until after my mama mentioned it and everything. Come find out they did take it. So he had to call the cops back, make his own report about his pal pal. That was yesterday. Come today, he gets a call. They got his pal pal. When I tell you it was less than 24 hours, I said, God, you better work. You know you better work. Honey, it pays to pray and walk in faith. Because when I tell you, honey, it's a long story behind it, but I just want y'all to know in 4 weeks, my son will be able to go pick up his pal pal. Okay. So, all of you all who was concerned about me yesterday, you set up a prayer for me in my car. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I really, really do. Um, yeah, I just love you guys to life. Um, what the heck? Anyway, I just love you guys to life. Um, what else was I gonna say? Anyway, but who child? Yeah, I will be talking about PCOS soon, and what to do about PCOS because that is something that needs to be done. Okay. Some of you all don't have it, some people do. And we will be talking about that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And plus, last but not least, after 58 years, PBS has officially shut down, y'all. No more Big Bird, no more Garbage Pail, Cookie Monster, no more of that. The government actually took the funding from it, and they talk about they care about the kids. No, they don't. No, they don't. And y'all probably seen that on you all's TV on the news. So let me just show y'all real quick. There you go. After 58 years, PBS is officially shut down. That's sad and it's sick. It is sad and it's sick. Okay. Um, for those of you all, let me explain. I always mention this other person too because she's the only one I know that has it. Okay, so uh, um, Pretty Chocolate Girl and myself both have fibromyalgia. Okay, and okay, so when I tell you you hurt all over your body, you hurt all over your body. Okay, um, this is just a synopsis of it. You have widespread pain. You have aching, burning, and stabbing sensations. Tender points, okay, sensitive spots on the body, nerve pain, tingling, and shooting sensation, muscle pain and stiffness, which is sore, tight muscles, fatigue, extreme tiredness, okay, joint pain, sore and swollen joints, sleep problems, okay, unrested sleep, cognitive issues, brain fog and memory problems, headaches, migraines, and tension. And then with this, I also have been diagnosed with arthritis. So, I'm constantly in pain. And there are several different herbs that I take that help me to have a good life, have a productive life. Because if not, I wouldn't be able to do absolutely nothing, y'all. Absolutely nothing. So, just when you hear, I see people because I have a handicap thing in my car in my window, and I know when I get out, I don't look like there's nothing wrong with me, but there's no cure for fibromyalgia. And the government, believe it or not, just, okay that is a permanent disabled disease. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I pray for those of us who has this because this is not fun. And stress, it triggers a flare. And sometimes when you get a flare of fibromyalgia, you can't move. You cannot move. Okay, so it's no fun. Now, what I'm gonna do that I heard Pretty Chocolate Girl that she does. She has a massager that she put on her feet and her legs and stuff like that, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give me a massager because it helps and everything to massage your joints and stuff. So, yeah. So, all right, all right, all right. Y'all gonna learn today. I know y'all listening to who did, what did, I did. But I love you guys. Okay. I really do. Uh, Let me see. Today's the 7th. Okay. I wonder why they keep bringing up DMX now. Everybody wants to bring DMX up. It's crazy. Okay. But y'all better protect these black millionaires, honey. Because the way that the government is going, honey, not only do they want to keep us poor, but they want to make the rich poor so they can't help us. Okay. As long as there's some blacks that got money, they can create programs, they can filter it down to where it helps us. Okay. So yeah. We need to cover them. We'll take care of them. Whatever they doing, we'll deal with it. Don't y'all mess with them. We'll deal with it. You know? That's just how it should be. That's how I feel. That's how it should be. Okay? So ooh, chill. Anyway.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the city, not the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. 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 Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen of night. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen of night. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme.